Yeah, aye. Aye. 2K20, straight swaggin'. Yeah, now I've been running, my foot on the pedal, racing for a sweat. Money that motivation, cause I'm seeing races. I'm just chillin' in the bed, feeling like Tom Brady. How proof it in the booth, I'm groovy like. No, I'm so anti that with all the pros of women in the pen, like a Shaq. Watch out, ballin'. I'm calling Chris Paulin. Rolling the J for the Spartan. I'm salsa quite often. Probably just for the Slavics. Calling me Hopkins or Lavish. I'm being honest. Black mama hit the progress. I need a milli ticket in the safe with about 100 million sitting in the. I got the splash whipping with the drip. Look how salsa riding with the waves. I got the heart of an egg. No, this ain't no Atlanta, but how I push it on the brave. I got the turn to push up all the plays. Hit me with the hype like we at the. I hustle hard for residuals. I go hard up the court like umbilicals. Hard in the physicals. I'm good, I'm too nice with the synonyms. I ain't too far to a 9 to 5 minimum. I want to now get it, I'm pushing forward. That's what Robert Ory 3 and 5 moments. You ain't fitted right to my components. I be the question to my opponents. Hit them with Iverson moves in the tuck. Feeling like Giannis right out the blocks. Blue like the Titan and swing out the truck. Story I convince how I went with the clutch. Remember when Michael fake dunked and laid it. Middle back with the D nuggets, he slayed it. Russell Westbrook's through with the bounce. Kevin Durant like a 3 for the crown. I'm in my zone, I need a throne. I'm built for the trophy with free piece. With the Kobe and Bronson for my feet. About the judge for the soft through the fiend heat. Money that money is motivation, man. I'm nailed to it like track cleats. I got mad sheets full of smack beats. Cook like beats. Dish another treats. I got flood seats to my rap meats. My craft perfect like a snug cheese. Raising neck hairs through the Drake beats. Get your blood wet for that king feast. Hustle, I'm full of huh? Get to the money, I'm chiming huh? Simon sees one and I'm chiming huh? Built for the game like I'm learning huh?
Hey, good to see you.
Stay focused on your workout. See, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Well, let's see how this works.
Get started, man. Let's get started.
know that you understand there's more to this game than offense. Let's work on that defense today.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Hey, come on. Come around. Apple, big man. That's what the ring is about. Ah! Hey, see you later, man.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get started, man. Let's get started. Next time, man. Next time.
Ho, ho, ho! I'm the 2KMC, here to tell you what's happening in the neighborhood this holiday season. Get started with Big Top Challenge. Make big plays with big heads. On Monday, head to Dime Time, where you'll work with the community to reach the assist goal. And on Tuesday, head to Dunk Fest, where you'll work with the community to reach the dunk goal. On Wednesday, swing by the rec, because all games will be worth double rep. And on Christmas Eve, it's Rush 1v1. Win 4 games in a row for a chance to win exclusive Rush gear and more. Starting on Christmas, we're throwing a weekend-long 2K beach party, and you're all invited. So throw on your festive apparel and head to the courts for some holiday cheer. And if you want to treat yourself to some 2K wardrobe shopping, then be on the lookout for in-game apparel drops from Eric Emanuel, Visitor on Earth, and Chinatown Market. These brands are dropping some serious heat, and you won't want to miss out. I gotta get back to Santa's sleigh. 2KMC out.
Are you guys excited? Well, I am, because the NBA season tip-off is just days away.
New faces and new places, and we're gonna get our first look at all the rookies.
And you can already see them in NBA 2K21.
That's right, so first up, let's take a look at all the player updates, roster changes, and player ratings in the 2021 season of 2K.
After a busy NBA offseason, NBA 2K21 brings you the newest rosters and ratings for your playing experience. Starting off with the reigning MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo, fresh for the new season, the Greek Freak comes in at a 97. Moving on to the 2020 NBA champions, led by Finals MVP LeBron James and all-around superstar Anthony Davis, King James comes in at a 98, while AD is soaring in with a 96. After missing most of last season, the babyface assassin Steph Curry is back on the hardwood, and he's raining in threes with his 95 player rating. And like we said, new faces in new places. Chris Paul is now in Phoenix, and he'll start the new season as an 88. But what about Houston? New point guard John Wall comes in at an 83, and big man DeMarcus Cousins starts off with an 81 rating. However, if you're more interested in Westbrook as a Wizard, well, the former MVP will start the season as an 88. The 2020 Sixth Man of the Year and the runner-up will be donning the purple and gold this season. Dennis Schroeder starts as an 80, while Montrezl Harrell an 81. And don't think I forgot about Drew Holiday, who starts his new journey with Milwaukee as an 83. As for the rookies, top pick Anthony Edwards starts as a 77 with Minnesota. James Wiseman will be jamming as a 77 with Golden State, and LaMelo Ball will also tip off as a 77 in Charlotte. And we can't forget about the City Edition jerseys that are new to the NBA and NBA 2K. Now you can hit the hardwood with some of the most stylish jerseys across the league, just like your favorite team. With new ratings, rosters, and reasons to play, there has never been a better time to jump into NBA 2K21.
It's another installment of Your Best Blocks, brought to you by Mobile One.
Ready to rock with blocks? It's the 2K MC, here with your top plays of the week. This week's top plays are all about rim protecting and epic rejecting. Let's see what you brought us. First, it's That Boy Juan 98. The name of the game is blocks, right? So how about 3 of them? Once, twice, and the third one is a snatch? Nice. Next up is Black Scorpion RP in My Career. When you swat a ball so far that it sets up your own fast break, that's game changing. How about the block plus the open court speed? Impressive motor. Swinging over to the rack with Donkey Opry. Starts with a grab block and then a long outlet pass. Runs to the paint and gets rewarded with a stunning switch hand dunk. Protect the paint on one end, punish it on the other. Last play is from the Rec with X630 Gamer. No bigger defensive play than this. Runs all the way out from the key and stuffs a potential game winner. Wasn't even their matchup. Great reaction. Vote now for your top play of the week. And if you want your highlights to be featured in a future episode, submit them to social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. Those were some amazing blocks. Want to boost your defense? Mobile One has you covered. Get a defensive edge with a 50-game MyPlayer boost. Unlock yours when you buy participating Mobile One motor oils at Walmart through December 31st.
One new face you'll be seeing in-game in the new season is Vernon Carey Jr. Coming from Duke, he's now wearing a Hornets jersey, and as it turns out, he's a big fan of 2K, and he's pretty good on the sticks. We caught up with him after his first week of training. Take a look. Congratulations on being drafted to the Hornets, and welcome to 2K TV, Vernon Carey Jr. How does it feel?
Blessed, and been excited. It's been my dream ever since I was a kid, so just being able to live it out now, it's unreal.
When did you start playing 2K? Because I know you play 2K a lot.
I started playing like when I was 14, 15, so like beginning 9th grade.
So then how does it feel to be in the game now? This must be a huge thing for you because you used to play the game and now you're going to be in 2K, so that's insane.
Unreal, to be honest. All my friends hit me up and they play with me and they send me that on Snapchat and stuff like that, so it's just crazy.
What was your first reaction when you saw yourself in the game?
Definitely just a wow moment for me. Just to say I'm in 2K now, so.
It's really important to 2K for us to get the players correct, like all of their physical attributes. So what's one thing that 2K has to get right about your player in the game?
It's probably my hair. I feel like I have a little bit too much hair, but other than that, I feel like they did a pretty good, a decent job, yeah.
What about badges and attributes?
A little bit better shooting. I feel like I could shoot a little bit better, but definitely the inside, like my inside game that they had me playing 2K. I feel like it's pretty similar.
Do you have a rating goal for the end of the season?
My goal is to probably get into like at least a low 80, like an 83, 82.
And how are you going to do that?
I feel like just doing what I do, and I feel like it'll show on the court, for sure.
What mode do you jump into when you start up the game?
My career mode, and then I go to the city.
Have you chosen an affiliation?
I went with Beast of Beast.
Why?
Just the name itself. I feel like I'm a beast in 2K, so I feel like it works well.
All right, you say you hop into My Career. What kind of My Player did you create?
I created 2 builds. One 2K, two-way shot creator. I think that was one of them, and the other one was offensive threat, like Paint Beast offensive threat.
Have you played 2K against any of your teammates thus far?
I haven't gotten the chance to go this season yet, but I feel like definitely down the road we'll definitely get a game.
Who do you think is going to be the best 2K player on your team?
Definitely me.
All right, so if you were going to pose for My Team card pose and picture, what pose would you select?
Like a standstill picture. No, I mean like dunking or anything like that.
Really? Nothing crazy like a...
Nah, it's probably like a just standstill picture.
Okay. Yeah, let's see it. I want to see it.
It's like a probably like a free throw line or something like that.
Nice. All right, so in 2K, anything is possible. So if you could take the court with one legend, who would it be and why?
Probably either Magic Johnson or Michael Jordan. I feel like it's just unguardable, really, to be honest.
You watch tape on those guys?
Yeah, I've seen some clips of them, for sure.
You're probably like, why is it in standard definition? They look like blobs moving around.
Yeah.
All right, let's go into the NBA. You've been training for the last week. How's it been this far?
It's been good. We just started practice this weekend. We just been going up and down, scrimmaging, so I feel like we're just getting ready, preparing for the season.
You said that you'd want to take the court with Michael Jordan. Have you met the man yet?
I have not gotten to meet the man yet.
When you do meet him, you're going to have some butterflies?
Being a big fan of him growing up, definitely.
You've only been there a week, but what's the biggest takeaway so far?
The communication. I feel like that's a big part of the NBA, just being able to see everything, talk it out on the floor. I feel like definitely communication. Anybody
that you're looking forward to playing against this season?
Former Duke guys like Wendell Carter, Marvin, RJ, Zion, Anthony Davis, LeBron. These guys watching growing up. So.
Well, thanks so much for joining us on 2K TV, but before we let you go, we have one thing that we need to do, and that is the 2K TV Challenge. Every year we have this awesome challenge that we put people through. We see if they can make it, and if they can, then they get a special pat on the back from us, and if they can't, we deem them losers. Just kidding, we don't deem them losers. We're not gonna have a loser today, we're gonna have a winner. Are you ready for this?
I'm definitely ready.
Who are you gonna select?
I'm going to select LeBron James from Miami Heat all time. I'm going to select AI, Allen Iverson all time, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
and it's your time to shine. Okay, so Team 2K gets the ball first and does not get the first bucket, but gets the first rebound. Oof. Easy, easy. Okay. I like the rebound. Let's go. Oh my gosh, I thought you had that.
Yeah.
LeBron had to look down at the ball before he shot the three. That was the problem. He didn't look down at it, and now they got another point. So if they get this next point, then that means, you're gonna get the L today. Okay, easy. Ooh.
There you go.
Nice, let's go. Yes, got the W. I didn't have faith in you when it first started. Awesome, well congratulations on winning the 2K TV Challenge, and thank you so much for joining us on 2K TV. We will look forward to seeing you this season on the court.
Thank you guys for having me.
I'm Brian, that's Sasha, and we're here to outline how you can get some of the most dangerous cards in all of my team.
That's right, Brian. You can get a Galaxy Opal Wilt Chamberlain and Baron Davis just by completing a variety of tasks. Shall we get started with, let's say, the Big Dipper?
Absolutely. If you want to get Galaxy Opal Wilt Chamberlain, then you're going to have to complete the Season 3 collection. What that means is you're gonna have to get all the pink diamonds from all of the Season 3 packs. For those of you that have already been balling out with Jay Rich and Devin Booker, you know what I'm talking about.
Well, I haven't quite scored 70 with Booker yet, but I'm working on it. What about B. Diddy, Brian?
Galaxy Opal Baron Davis is doing damage on the My Team courts, and I think everybody could use him in their lineup. To get him, you're gonna have to complete this season's Spotlight challenges, collect cards from limited time events, and more.
Definitely a can't miss card, which also reminds me of some other can't miss cards in My Team. Cards that are available each season in My Team.
Yeah, the level 40 reward cards in Season 1 and Season 2 were Steph Curry and Blake Griffin. But in Season 3, we're turning a new page, and we're going over to the Flash, Galaxy Opal Dwayne Wade. Also available in Season 3 is Pink Diamond Aaron Gordon. Talk about the season of giving.
My favorite time of year. And we've also been keeping an eye on the highest performing cards in Unlimited. And we liked what we saw.
Yeah, the community has been cooking on the courts with cards like Kevin Durant, Grant Hill, and Dunking John Stockton. But they're also using two cards I also like using, and that's Agent Zero and Monte Ellis. Certified scorers in every sense of the word.
There's always so much going on in My Team, but we're always here to navigate you through it.
Coming up on the 23rd, we have our holiday special. We have a great show planned for you, including Kevin Durant.
Yes, KD returns to 2K TV, and our Uninterrupted series also continues with a perspective from Kyle Korver.
We have that and so much more. You won't want to miss it.
Until then, enjoy the game.
Bye.
Boston, Massachusetts, the destination for the Nets. Stone Cold finishers are gearing up to do their thing. They are the best of the best. Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant focusing in as they get ready for the task ahead against the Celtics. Nets, Celtics is next, and we'll be right back. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA Basketball. Chris Webber is joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, another Kevin
Kevin Durant is just as dedicated to his craft as you are at yours, but it's off the court where he says he's been on a search. Pushing my limits, the flow of life, the people I meet, the environment I want to live in. All that stuff fulfills me more than anything. Kevin, the game of basketball opens so many doors for him to search.
It does indeed. Thanks, David. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Allen is out there with Durant. Then it's Junior. Then it's Jordan. And it's Irving in at point guard. And for the Celtics, Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Then there's Daniel Tice. Then there's Smart. And it's Bowman in at the point. With the ball, shoots over Capella. That one wide left. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis. But Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Bowman passes to Brown. Smart deciding where to go with it. And the dunk by Tatum.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Now here's Allen. Jacks up a 3, and Irving gets it to go on the assist by Allen.
You want to know what sets up Irving's drives? I mean, his ability to hit from distance, his handles, his game. He has it all.
Here's Tatum. It's a 3-point game. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Inside, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And you can't leave someone open around Durant. He keeps his eyes up, makes a play for his teammate.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Celtics passing it around. Brown against Irving.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Here's Capella. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now, here's Tice. 14 points from him the last game against Houston.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Offensive rebound. Allen lays it up and banks it in.
This is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Celtics trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Over Allen. Misses off the right iron.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
And it's Capella missing. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
Yeah, they dropped the last game of this matchup. Their bench wasn't able to keep up with the opposing reserves offensively.
Now here's Smart. He's coming off a 19-point game against Houston.
Yeah, man, don't forget about his passion. He didn't forget about his teammates. He was spreading the ball all over the floor.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. He's watching. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances.
Both teams will make substitutions. We've got 1:23 left here in the opening quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. It's Durant on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. It's Durant with the drive. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And Durant has such poise when he drives. You can bump him, throw him off balance, but he'll still find a way to finish.
Here's Wanamaker. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston.
I mean, and you look at his free throw numbers. I mean, this shows you how much pressure he put on the defense. He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
No good from Durant. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Celtics. 9-point game. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Durant. Pass to LeVert to the wing right side. Dinwiddie against Brown. Back to LeVert. And stolen by Williams. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how his upbringing helped shape his approach to the game.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys. So, as anybody who has siblings, older, younger, you understand the struggle, especially being the youngest. You know, you always got to fight for what you want.
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. He's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Boston. Down is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Wanamaker in at point. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
And the rejection by Tatum.
The long arm of the law. Tatum prohibiting that shot from ever having a chance.
Wanamaker looking over the floor. Now the pass to Williams. Puts it up from 12. That shot misses. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big,
Take a break.
and I'm
Take
a
a break.
part of that movement.
2 shots.
Guys,
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. And he makes the first.
And for Brown, it's about consistently improving. We've seen flashes from him, but now it's time for him to meet expectations.
And Brooklyn making a change here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Allen comes in for Harris. Junior's checked in for Karis LeVert. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. And Brown drops them both. Nets leading by 9. Irving passes to Jordan. The shot from the low post is good. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. For Boston, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Smart passes to Bowman. Back to Smart. 5 to shoot. Finds the open look, and it's on target.
Oh, tricky handles there by Smart, keeping the defenders off balance.
Pass to Capella. It's stolen by Tice. Capella against Smart. Kicks it to Brown. A beautiful reverse layup.
And Brown is just utilizing his athleticism yet again. I mean, this time from the interior, though, but just sinking these close-range shots.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. They've led by as many as 11 points. Allen finds Jordan. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Bowman. He's still scoreless so far in this one. There's 1:47 left in the second quarter. He can't get that one. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Tice. And the Celtics making a change here. Williams is checked in. And the Nets making a change here as well. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Shake Milton. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pass to Williams. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Junior heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Capella.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And the Celtics with possession here, following the bucket by the Nets. Smart misses.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Capella, the pass to Allen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Allen's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Smart. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Good work there as it goes. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Irving passes to Jordan. Back to Irving. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's got 6 points from beyond the arc in this quarter. I mean, for the game, he's got 9 points from deep.
Celtics have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Brown against Crawford. Now Now here's Brown. His last outing with 20 points. 4 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Williams, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kevin, what has allowed you all to build this lead in the first half?
Well, we've just been playing hard. Those guys are tough to guard. They cut so hard. They play well together, and we had a decent half. We got to keep it going.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Junior. Allen is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. And it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Heat, had some terrific plays. He had 10 points, and his ability to keep getting back to the foul line helped their cause tremendously. He's one of the reasons they're so hot right now. He made a great contribution in that one. And Kevin, let's see if they can keep it going.
Thanks, David. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against him.
Yeah, well, he made it look easy last time out. I mean, he's in sync from the get-go. We'll see, though, if he can replicate that rhythm tonight.
In terms of acquiring the types of players you like, Greg, which front offices have you evaluated that really lead the way?
It's a great question. You know, I think coming off the dynasty, and if you ask Golden State, they'll tell you they're still in the midst of it. I think they do a terrific job. The Celtics are right at the top, too, though. Danny Ainge and Brad Stevens are in sync with what they do and how they develop players, but also how they find those diamonds in the rough. And let's give a shout out to Toronto with what they've done over the last 5 or 6 years. They've created a level of excellence there that has them on the same path as some of the best teams in our league.
A lot of good GMs out there. Danny Ainge of Boston, you talked about them, probably one of the best. Here's Tice. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. A shot by Bowman, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
The tenacity Irving plays with is infectious. I mean, staying in attack mode, scoring in a variety of ways.
And Boston has possession, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. With the shot. And that one hits back iron.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Capella kicks to Irving. Count that one.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Some changes for Boston. Poirier's checked in, and it's Cantor in for Jaylen Brown. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Shake Milton comes in for Jarrett Allen. Now, here's Cantor. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Tatum, and Durant sends it back.
Well, you're not going to sneak that shot past Durant, not with the reach that he has.
Passes it to Claxton. Now, here's Irving. Launches a three. Good on the three-point shot. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Wanamaker, guarded by KD. Outside, Smart. They need this one. Boston getting another chance here. It's good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Here's Capella following the bucket by the Celtics. Outside for Durant. Six on the shot clock. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
But you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Tatum, no good.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
And the dunk by Capella.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And so it's Boston with it after the basket by Brooklyn. And Durant sends it back to the inside. And Capella with the basket on the assist by Irving. Capella's got 10 points in the game.
I love seeing that kind of unselfishness. Irving has proven to be a sensational teammate.
Poirier passes to Tatum. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Claxton.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And it's Capella missing. Boston's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. So the wing on the left. Here's Wanamaker. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it. Here's Milton. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And so he hits both. With one on the clock, that shot no good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Nets out in front, ending the third quarter with an energy burst, a 19-4 run. And right after this, we'll bring you... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Green is out there with Williams. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Langford, and it's Williams at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Williams dishes to Langford. Rebound, Brooklyn. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harris against Green. Dinwiddie, left side. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
The pass to Green. Here's the floater. Doesn't go for him. Prince with the defensive effort. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Nets. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Shot clock at 5. From the wing. Yep, it counts. Dinwiddie's got his first bucket of the night. Boston shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Pass to Edwards. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
He's perfect from the line this time.
One of those guards who just oozes with potential. Langford has the size and skill set that every team is looking for.
Allen passes to Dinwiddie, and he dunks it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Williams kicks to Langford.
Now look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Dinwiddie passes to Allen, and it goes down 2 points. 8 points for Jared Allen.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Prince against Williams. Pass to Edwards. Beyond the arc. Williams controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
It's Allen, top of the key. Dinwiddie kicks to Prince. Back to Dinwiddie. An easy 2 points on the layup. Dinwiddie's got 6 points in the quarter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Langford has the open look. No good from outside. Brooklyn's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Prince finds Allen. Prince against Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Prince. The Celtics making a switch here. Poirier's checked in. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Harris. Junior comes in for Jamal Crawford. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Dinwiddie. For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Brooklyn.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kyrie Irving.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
Shots good by Williams.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Here's Capella. Here's Allen. No good with the layup. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Green, they grabbed their own miss, and Williams is right there.
Oh, man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
Here's Temple. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.